So it looks like some of the visibility is starting to improve. Not a terribly bad look here at Ocean City. Visibility is looking pretty good. Fog not too terribly dense out there, which is certainly good news. And downtown Salisbury, visibility is fine as well. You can still see evidence, though, of that really low-level cloud deck, which the city lights are illuminating very nicely. Always helpful to see that in place. But we still got some fog across the area, and it's going to get better over the coming hours as we start to increase those winds just a little bit through the overnight tonight and start to get some atmospheric mixing. But until then, still some visibility issues across much of Delaware and parts of Wycomico and Worcester County out there as of right now. So just keep that in mind if you're out and about driving for the overnight tonight. Temperatures are at their coolest point right now. We've essentially reached our low temperatures. They're going to be rising through the overnight tonight with an increasing southerly wind. Ahead of our next rainmaker, it's a strong cold front. A lot of rain associated with this, and of course there's the severe weather component on the southern tip of it down towards Alabama right now, moving into Georgia as we speak. And it's going to tug in a lot of mild air as well. So tomorrow we're expecting temperatures to get well into the 60s, and I would not be surprised to see a 70-degree reading if we get just enough sunshine sometime during the day. Now we got our own threat for at least a marginal risk for an isolated stronger storm or two. The main concern is that isolated downpour could bring down a strong wind gust from aloft, maybe in excess of 50 miles per hour at times. Your greatest threat, though, tomorrow for any stronger storms to severe storms is going to be further to our west, where there's a potential for some scattered damaging wind gusts and maybe an isolated tornado. But that's generally not going to be the case for us. But the pressure gradient winds not related to storms will be pretty high out there, gusting 35 to 45 miles per hour out of the south and eventually southwest through the evening hours before dying out after midnight, and they will be fairly tame going into Monday morning. Now there's a low-end risk for maybe some ponding or some localized flooding with any of the downpours tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible, and the concern is that if there's any training downpours pretty much in the same spot for a number of hours, that could lead to some ponding or maybe some localized flooding. So we'll show you how it goes on Futurecast. A gusty southerly wind out there with rain generally arriving at around 4 p.m. or so. It's going to become more heavier as we go through the evening and the overnight. We'll stop the clock at around 1:30 a.m. We got some pockets of heavy rain out there. I don't expect anything severe with this, but there could be some gusty winds. And of course, the rain is going to be pretty heavy out there by the looks of it on the high resolution modeling. Now, by the time we get to Monday morning, there's going to be a few lingering showers, I think, and the sky's going to be cloudy, I think. And by the afternoon, I think the clouds are going to be stubborn to clear out, but we could see some sunshine by the time we get to Monday afternoon. But I won't be too optimistic about it. I think there's a better opportunity for more sunshine widespread across the region, though, by the time we get to Tuesday. So tonight, temperatures will be in the lower 50s, climbing throughout the overnight, so we could be near 60 degrees by around 9 p.m. tomorrow morning with some fog out there. Tomorrow, a mainly cloudy sky, temperatures rising into the 60s. Wouldn't rule out a 70-degree reading as well, but I think most of us will be in the 60s. It will be breezy. And again, we got the showers and downpours arriving later in the day. Small craft advisories for our water sides, but this is likely going to be upgraded to a gale warning by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. So plan on mostly cloudy skies for Monday, Tuesday. Looking great out there even Wednesday, and then the next chance for showers, maybe a thunderstorm by Thursday. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.